Yo, yo, yo. No, I'm just bullshitting. Yo, man, this is your boy, Starting on Stare. I know it's been a minute since I last made a video. I've been watching, You Want 500's videos. They're pretty interesting. You know, him talking about, Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. Who else? Neo, GameSpark, that's somebody else who's been talking about it. So I decided to throw my 2 cents about it. Well, about the game, rather. First off, I was wondering how the story is gonna work. I remember I saw a while back Neo GameSpark. He was talking about how Konoha in the original Ultimate Ninja Storm game only had about like one place that you could go for like all the missions. I mean, all you had to do was stay in Konoha, you know, just play the game. I mean, play the story mode, and then after you completed one mission, then you would do like a little side mission to gain experience points until you got enough experience points to do the next mission, as far to move the story along. I kind of thought it was a little lame. Well, not a little lame, but I just thought, you know, it would be how to where if the story was linked to somewhere else, you know, you would go to this place, or like, let's say if you were doing the Dream Exam arc, like, you know, where you would, like, you know, go through the Forest of Death, you know, go through the forest. I mean, you did that, but I mean, like, it's just from Konoha. I mean, it wasn't like you were going anywhere, really. I mean, Konoha was just a big ass hub for all of the missions. Like, it's not like you even went anywhere. You just played. You just like went. I mean, you were just sitting there in Konoha, and then you would play a mission, and then you would do a mini game to start the story battle for whatever that scene was. And I thought it would have been a little bit more adventurous if you went outside of Konoha. Like, you adventure to wherever the story was taking place, and then you know you start fighting. I think that would have made it a lot more interesting, you know, like in the anime. You know, like, for example, in Shippuden, you know, where you see Team Kakashi, you know, go all the way to the Sand Village, and then they travel to the Akatsuki hideout with Team Guy to fight to find Gaara, and then they ended up fighting Sasori and Deidara and all that. For the support characters, I believe that they should have pretty much everybody, including all the people from the pre-time skip. That means including the pre-time skip teams, you know, all of that. And I was thinking that this time in Storm, they should have more than one Oogie. I mean, just one. Just one. It didn't seem like, you know, enough. Well, actually, no, I take that back. You did, but it was only if you had a certain awakening, like Naruto's Nine-Tailed mode, Sasuke's Curse Seal Level 2 mode guy, and Rock Lee's 8 Gates mode, you know, things like that. You know, you have one normal Oogie, and then you have, you know, they're at the Awakening Oogie. But I just thought that, you know, they'll probably use Ultimate Ninja's, you know, other system where they have more than one Oogie and you can customize it, or like when you get to a certain amount of health, you know, you could use that one, like in Ultimate Ninja 4 and 5, where you had the Ultimate Jutsu, the Reversal Oogie Jutsu, and then you had the Awakening. I just thought that was a really cool feature, you know, like, my favorite Oogie probably, you know, they all came from Itachi, you know, Kakashi, Sasuke, Naruto, you know, people like that. Some people say that Ultimate Ninja Storm's Oogies, they're over the top. I mean, but compared to the Clash of Ninja thing, they seem pretty basic. You know, in the anime, it's a little bit more dynamic. You know, it's a little more fast-paced. You know, it has a lot of more intensity, if you want to call it that, or whatever. And I just thought that was a really cool feature. What else? What else was there? Let's see. There was, okay, I just talked about the reversal Oogies and all that. So Support characters, like I said, they should have everybody from the time skip. Now for the story mode, I believe if people are really hardcore gamers about the Ultimate Ninja Storm series, well, I mean, there's only 2 games, or rather, the Ultimate Ninja series, you know, together, I believe it should go all the way from the beginning again and kind of, you know, revise, you know, what happened, you know, in the original Storm, to where we could like adventure off to where those places to where those events took place, and then, you know, we would see Storm go into Shippuden from there, and then they would use like the Ultimate Ninja system where you travel to the Sand Village, or you travel to Orochimaru's hideout when you go see Sasuke again in the Sasuke reunion arc. You know, you go to where did they go? Where did they go? To to the place where they where Team Asuma and Team Kakashi, they battled Kakuzu and Hidan, you know, things like that. You know, go to the rain, you know, the Hidden Rain Village, you know, things like that. If we're gonna go from the beginning all the way up until now, at least far where the game is supposed to be going, to the hunt for the ATL's arc. Now that would be some cool shit, because we would not only be able to, to get more of an adventurous game, we would see like everything, it's not just like, oh, we're from the beginning, because, I mean, if you're just being stuck from, Shippuden, I mean, you still feel like a little behind, I'm like, oh shit, I mean, oh, come on now, like, you're still in the beginning. I would rather have, a more time-stretching game, to where I know that I'm not gonna fucking beat the game in like 2 minutes or 2 days, or, things like that. So I believe, they should keep the time skip characters, keep their time forms, and then, have the Shippuden characters, all of them who's made an appearance up until that point. The Raikage, I'm saying, he might have, I don't know, he might have the Kages as a partner, or even better, the bodyguards that were there when Sasuke attacked them and they started fighting. But overall, oops. Overall, overall, Storm 2 is going to be really, really amazing. I have the original one, of course. The game cover, I'm sure it should be just as epic as this one right here, you know what I'm saying? This one. The team jutsus, I think they might incorporate that somehow. If it's not a support attack, and a support team jutsu with all 3 characters, or just one person in the background or whatever, you might have Itachi and Kisame do something, or Sasori and Deidara, Naruto and Sakura and Chiyo, Kakashi and Guy. Who else? Yeah, maybe you can even do like mixed pairings, like, maybe they have a team jutsu for like the legendary Sannin, Orochimaru and Kabuto. Sasuke and Naruto might even have a team jutsu or an Ugi together, like what they do with Rasengan or Chidori in their awakened forms respectively, things like that. I have a lot of ooh, I caught it. I have a lot of high expectations for this game, and I don't expect any less for Namco Bandai. I mean, a lot of people are anticipating this game, fall, that's going to be the time, baby, you know what I'm saying, to get that game. And speaking of games, I reserved Super Mario Galaxy 2, man. Now that is going to be the shit. But I'll talk about Super Mario Galaxy 2 after I play the game, after I get my copy when it's finally released later this month. But I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on this topic, so I'll catch y'all later. Peace.